It's interesting. One way of, I think, dividing our world from let's just speak of our world as modern. I don't care whether you call it modern, postmodern, whatever. Let's think of our world as the modern world and then the pre-modern world. The pre-modern Christian world explicitly saw the world as heading somewhere, whether it's the Bible, whether it's Augustine's The City of God. We're all pilgrims in some way, heading to one city or the other. Even in the non-Christian pre-modern world, Aristotle and others saw there's a telos as a part of the very structures of reality. One way of grasping the modern world is the loss of the telos. Well before the critical theorist, whether it's someone like Thomas Hobbes in the 1500s, 1600s, or someone else, the loss of the telos. So for many moderns, they would, whether they would work it out philosophically or not, they would believe that we live in a world that's not headed somewhere. The human person is not really headed anywhere. And once you lose that sense of telos, we shouldn't be surprised if a real sense of despair breaks into the world or dominates the world. So one of the theorists, Theodor Adorno, wrote a book called Negative Dialectic. And so dialectic is this notion of discussion back and forth and thinking and debating and processing and conversation and working things out. But at least in the pre-modern world, particularly the pre-modern Christian world, there was a notion that dialectic could lead to real understanding, where for someone like Adorno, dialectic is negative. It can maybe cross out certain options, but you never really get anywhere. So it's quite a depressing vision of the world. And one critic, by a fellow Marxist, one critic of the critical theorist said they really had nothing left to say. They had nothing really to say, but they were living in this great hotel abyss, kind of having their wine and steak in this hotel overlooking this abyss, and just kind of theorizing and talking, but without any sense of what might you do to reform a culture or renew a culture or to move in a meaningful direction.